Welcome back, everybody. Well, that article was about a couple cops, as we know, and they went to a scene of an altercation where a couple people were fighting. And one of them maybe had some kind of difficult history, had a criminal background, and started to run, not on the street, but into the water. This person was not a strong swimmer, and everyone around kind of begged the cops to go in and save this person, but they refused. Now, police don't have training with this sort of water rescue, but on the other hand, people said if this person was of a different color or different socioeconomic background, then it would have been a saving situation.
So why did the cops in this situation get criticized?
Yes, so people thought at that time that the cops were a little bit cold-hearted. They thought that the cops were not going to enter the water, and it's kind of their duty to help save everyone, no matter if they're homeless or white or not white. They are there to save them, and so they're a little bit criticized for maybe not doing their job so well.
I understand.
Yeah, that was a little bit difficult of a situation to read. Actually, I never heard about this story.
Me too. I must have missed it on the news when it came through.
Well, I'm sure it was not really on the news at all. Something like this, yeah. There's a lot of bigger things on the news these days.
Well, true, yes. As far as I understood, the police followed the rules that they were given. They were not supposed to enter the water by their code of conduct. So I think actually they didn't get into trouble in this situation.
Oh, yeah, probably not going to get into trouble with this one. Maybe just socially in trouble. What do you think the pros and cons might be of being a law enforcement officer?
Definitely helping people. That must be the best job satisfaction ever, to know that you're making a difference. Imagine the thrill of catching a criminal.
And being on one of the TV shows where you're running after them.
Yeah, getting a medal or a badge.
Yeah, whatever they get. Like the Boy Scouts get a little badge for, I caught my first criminal.
Can we say that?
I'm just joking. Thank you. Yeah. It's always funny when people say I'm just joking, because it really means that the joke they just said probably should not have been said.
Well, there's a grain of truth or it wouldn't be funny.
Anyways.
Anyway, so what do you think are the cons then?
The cons. Well, like in this situation, the cons are, of course, social pressure. You have a lot riding on your shoulders, a lot of social responsibility that, of course, may not always be understood why you do something or why you don't do something. And the other one is just danger. You're in constant danger. You are kind of, in a way, the front lines of protection from citizens or non-citizens against citizens.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, it's a dangerous and probably very stressful job.
Yeah, this is why I would never do it. I'm not brave enough, truthfully. So have the police in your country ever been criticized for failing to take action?
Well, I actually, just from my memory, there's too many to count. And when you Google said words, Google or your favorite search engine, said words, there are a lot of instances, but typically the failing to take action kind of atmosphere or kind of modus operandi, I guess, would be usually to do with race. There's a lot of things that people talk about where the police failed to act or maybe acted too much.
Yeah, I was going to say maybe sometimes goes the other way.
Yeah.
They overacted.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of that to do with race. And of course, it has to do with some socioeconomic standpoints as well, but a lot to do with race, especially these days.
Yes.
What about British cops?
I think they have the similar case to Korean cops, that they often get accused of being a bit too gentle, a bit too nice, a bit ineffectual. You know, they look great standing on a street corner, but are they really going to run up with the funny hat?
Yeah.
They do get criticized for the hat as well, especially by Americans. But yes, they do often get criticized for not doing enough.
Go ahead and check out the vocabulary, learn it a little bit more, and we'll see you for the next unit. Bye.
Bye.
Spur.
Spur.
Altercation.
Altercation.
Warrant.
Warrant.
Flatly.
Flatly.
Callous.
Callous.